YTPC, Forward Smoking Pipes here. Well, it's Saturday after Thanksgiving. I decided to take a walk down the creek. A little cob along. Lord, I don't remember which one that is, but got a little Pegasus in it. Left over from Cane Rod's pipe club last night. Thought I'd bring you down here and give you a little view. Been a while since I shot a video down the creek here on the War Eagle. Kind of a cool day, a little rain. Enough that got a jacket on anyway. Seen where old Curmudgeon got him 4-pound brick of tobacco. Gotta be the luckiest dog I ever met. Dog being a relative term, as in endearing and fond and all that stuff. Nothing bad, Mudge. Been a time or two I've been down here, and I've seen a whole bear across the creek down here. Don't know if we'll get lucky enough this time. More likely to see a deer. Haven't seen that old bear in 2 or 3 years. See turkey every now and again. About time for them to come out. They know they're not being hunted right now. Turkey season being in the spring and all. Probably should have brought me a chair down here. Didn't bring my tripod, so propped you up against a rock. We're actually sitting under my pear tree. Well, under the edge of it. We're actually under an oak, I guess. Pear and oak pretty close together. That old bank right there used to be another 20 foot out. That's how much that creek's cut in. Right, let's see if I can point it out to you. Right there at the end of the pipe stem, you see that brown spot in the water? That's a boulder that fell out of my bank. That's how far it's made in about 3 years. Didn't get far. We'll have a flood come through here. Water will get up tree line to tree line. Sometimes it comes up over that bank. I don't want to dawdle the camera, but there's a nice little oak tree laying out here in the creek bed right now from somebody's property. had my legs under me like I used to, I go down here and cut them up, keep them from getting caught up in somebody's fence and damming up the creek. I just don't have it in me much anymore. This whole creek dried up this year for something fierce. Kind of made me sad. Killed off a lot of smallmouth bass when it done that. There's been years that I'll walk this creek and fish the deep holes and catch smallmouth bass and perch, and they put on a heck of a fight. Of course, it's on an ultralight rod, but Crooked Creek, the creek I grew up on a few counties over. It's renowned in the region for the best smallmouth bass fishing for a creek. It's ranked up there, I don't know how high. I won't claim number one, but I know it's in the top 5. Never knew that growing up. It's just something I read a few years back. I was actually shocked. Well, I hope the audio is good on this. Who knows? Nothing else, you can smoke in silence. I'm interested in growing some ginger root this year. They say it grows well in my zone. Really gotten to where I like ginger tea and ginger flavored drinks, and they say it's good for the stomach. Time moves on, I'll have more time to piddle in the garden and grow stuff instead of work so much. Hopefully. Forgot how well this little pipe smoked. Little Missouri Meerschaum pipe. You know, when I started recording videos for y'all, Missouri Meerschaum's about all I had, except for that one old Dorchester. I think I introduced it to you and told you about it on this same creek. Of course, back then, my big hickory was still here. The creek hadn't taken it. Made me sick to see that tree hit the ground. Wasn't by my own choice. River took it. Creek, river. I guess it's a creek at this stage, and when it's at flood, it's a river. Who knows? By the time this thing gets close to Beaver Lake, it's a full-blown river then. All the tributaries adding to it. Of course, right over the mountain you see to your left, on the other side of that one is the headwaters of the White River. It's only about this wide too. There. You get on down near the lake, it's, shoot, half a football field wide and deep. Travels through, of course, the bottom of Beaver Lake, comes out that dam, goes a few miles. Then that turns into Table Rock Lake. After you cross that dam, I believe it's Taneycomo's next. And after leave Taneycomo, we'll go into Bull Shoals. And I don't think the White River's dammed up anymore after Bull Shoals. Don't hold me to it, I'm not 100% on that. Those are the only lakes I've had any dealings with. My intent was to make this a short, but this pipe's smoking longer than I remember, so we'll just make it a full-fledged video for you. Read in the local news, I don't know, last week, there was a shooting in Oklahoma, which is 80 miles, Oklahoma line's like 80 miles away, something like that. Anyway, I don't know where we're at in Oklahoma, but what got me, as it turns out, it was a pot farm. And it's been hinted that it is an illegal pot farm being ran by Chinese people, and they were shot by a Chinese person that they've now picked up in Florida. That's something growing up we never thought we'd heard said here. Of course, we're a rural community. There's big towns everywhere, but just kind of caught me by surprise. Of course, I'll never hear the end of that story. Seems like the news cycle moves so fast, you don't find the finish to anything unless you're a part of it, which I'm not. I intentionally come this far into the backwoods to stay away from all that. Seen a lot of deer this year. Seen what I estimate to be a 10-point buck running around down here. Kind of hard to tell. It was raining, dark. I caught him standing at the side of the road as I was driving by. He didn't stick around too long, and I was headed to work, so. But what I could count looked close. Even when I was a deer hunter, he wouldn't have been much interest to me. Didn't like the gamey flavors of bucks. I'd only take what I thought we needed, which was about one a year. Well, YTPC, I think I made it to the bottom of that little pipe. Hope you made it to the bottom of yours. And hope you can hear me. Till next time, y'all be safe out there. Old Ford signing out.